It's time for science. And last week we talked about cells, talked about how tiny and small cells are, that we need to use a microscope to see them, how cells are the building blocks of all living things. We also learned about the cell structures, the nucleus, the vacuole, cytoplasm, and mitochondria. This week, we're going to talk about cells again, but we're going to talk about different types of cells. So let's begin. All living things are made up of cells. There are different types of cells, such as animal cells and plant cells. Plant cells have different structures than animal cells. Both plant and animal cells have a cell membrane. A plant cell has an extra layer outside the cell membrane called the cell wall. This orange part right here is the cell membrane. This yellow is the cell membrane, and the green outer layer is the cell wall. The cell wall is a stiff, tough layer that protects and supports the plant. The cell wall was part of the reason a tree can grow to the heights it can. Another part that plant cells have that animal cells don't have are chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are special cell structures that use energy from sunlight to make their own food. Chloroplasts are only in plant cells and are filled with a green substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives plants their green color. Function of cells have a lot to do with shape and size of cells. Different cells do different things. For example, muscle cells help you move. Skin cells cover and protect your body. Nerve cells help carry messages throughout the body. These cells do different functions, therefore they have different shapes. Muscle cells are often long and thin, so they can contract to help you move. These cells can live as long as you do. Most skin cells are smaller, and they are replaced every month or so. The shape of a cell is related to the function it performs. Specialization of cells or the suitability for a particular purpose can help an organism survive. Tissues. Think about it. In a complete organization like a city, different people work together in groups to get different things done. For example, healthcare workers, like a doctor, perform jobs to make sick people well. Firefighters work together to protect the physical structure of the city. And teachers educate children. People work in different groups to perform similar functions for the city. This allows the city to grow and stay healthy. Just like the city, cells also work in groups to perform functions for a multi-celled organism. These groups are called tissues. For example, cells in nerve tissues work together to move messages through the body. Cells in muscle tissues work together and move different body parts. When cells are organized into tissues, an organism can function more efficiently. Better. The end. So we talked about types of cells. We talked about the plant cell and the animal cell and how they have different structures. They both have a cell membrane, but the plant cell has a few different structures, like a cell wall, the tough, stiff outer layer. They also have chloroplasts, and that helps give the plant its green color. So next week we will continue talking about cells. But that's it for now. Bye.